Chosen one. What I'm about to reveal to you is not what you think. In fact, it's far more disturbing than you've ever imagined. And yet God says you must hear it now. If you've been feeling uneasy, if something inside you has been stirring, like a quiet alarm going off in your spirit, this is why. You're not crazy, you're not paranoid, you're being awakened. This moment is not a coincidence. If you're watching this, it means God has handpicked you to receive this message. The veil is lifting, and the truth that's been hidden in plain sight is finally being exposed. But hear this, most people won't want to know it. Most people will scroll away, deny it, or mock it because the truth demands change. But if you're truly a chosen one, you'll stay. You'll feel this truth hit you in your chest like a tidal wave. You'll know it's not just information, it's revelation. And once you see it, you can never unsee it. But before we dive into this urgent message, do this now. May hit that like button. This helps amplify this message to those who are ready. Subscribe. We are on a divine mission to reach 95,000 souls. And type the number 99 in the comments, not just a number, but a prophetic signal to the universe that you are awake, alert, and aligned. Now listen closely, because what God is about to show you will shake your soul. The truth isn't just shocking, it's spiritual warfare. And if you're not ready to open your eyes, turn away now. But if you stay, your entire reality is about to change. Let's begin right now. The world stands at a critical crossroads, and there's a profound message you must hear. The leaders you trust, the voices you follow, many of them are leading you astray. For decades, shadows have crept into the halls of power, fake authorities cloaked in lies, deception, and selfish ambition. This is not just a political or social crisis, it's a spiritual warning. You have been deceived, not by accident, but by design. The very fabric of truth has been distorted, leaving millions wandering blindly in a maze of confusion and false promises. The danger lies in the subtlety of this deception. It's not always loud or obvious. Often, it comes dressed as hope, authority, or tradition. Fake religious leaders, corrupt politicians, and powerful elites have mastered the art of manipulation, twisting words and narratives to keep the truth hidden. They exploit your fears, your hopes, your deepest yearnings, only to trap you deeper into a web of lies. But this warning isn't meant to instill despair. It's a call to awaken, to open your heart and mind and see beyond the surface illusions. You are not powerless in this moment. On the contrary, you are being prepared for a destiny greater than you realize. The voices that have deceived you will soon be unmasked, and a new dawn is breaking. But it requires courage. The courage to question everything you've been taught, to reject comfortable illusions, and to embrace a higher truth. This is God's call to you, to rise above the false authorities and reclaim your clarity, your purpose, and your power. Throughout history, many have sought to control the masses through religion and power. But today, this manipulation has reached unprecedented levels. Fake religious leaders who claim divine authority have become puppets for agendas that serve greed, division, and control. They distort sacred teachings to fit their narratives, trapping souls in cycles of fear, guilt, and obedience rather than love and freedom. These spiritual imposters wear the guise of holiness but poison the well of truth. Alongside them, corrupt elites pull strings behind the scenes, shaping economies, politics, and societies for their own benefit. They thrive on secrecy and deception, building walls between themselves and the people they exploit. Their influence seeps into every aspect of life, from the media we consume to the laws that govern us. This alliance of false spirituality and worldly power is designed to keep the truth hidden and the people subdued. Yet, the veil is lifting. The cracks are becoming impossible to ignore. Scandals, whistleblowers, and revelations expose the grotesque corruption lurking beneath these false facades. The question is, will you remain blind to the great deception, or will you choose to see the truth and break free from these chains? The world needs those who can distinguish authentic light from counterfeit darkness. And that path begins with you. Right now, across the globe, millions of people are caught in a web of misinformation, emotional manipulation, and fear tactics. The forces behind this deception exploit the power of technology, social media, and relentless propaganda to control perceptions. News is spun to confuse, divide, and distract. Facts are twisted, and truth is buried beneath mountains of noise. This isn't accidental. It's a calculated campaign to blind the masses and maintain control. Psychologists warn us that when fear and uncertainty rise, people become more susceptible to manipulation. And that is exactly what is happening on a massive scale. Governments, corporations, and shadowy groups feed off this chaos, fueling panic and hopelessness. Yet within this storm, a profound awakening is also stirring. More people are beginning to question the narratives fed to them, seeking deeper answers beyond what's presented on the surface. It's easy to feel overwhelmed and powerless amid such widespread manipulation. But remember, every revolution in history started with individuals who refused to accept lies. The power to awaken, to discern, and to reclaim your truth lies within you. This moment calls for vigilance, courage, and a relentless pursuit of clarity. Your mind is your greatest weapon. Arm it wisely. You are not here by accident. In the midst of this turmoil, you have been chosen. The term chosen one is not about privilege or ego. It's about responsibility. It means you have a unique gift, the ability to see through deception and recognize the truth when others cannot. This gift is not given lightly. It is both a blessing and a calling that demands you rise to your highest potential. The world desperately needs those who can stand as beacons of clarity, guiding others out of darkness. The chosen are warriors of truth, tasked with shining light into the deepest shadows of corruption and falsehood. This is a sacred duty, one that requires faith, perseverance, and a heart anchored in love and justice. The path won't be easy. Opposition and doubt will challenge you at every turn. But remember this, you are never alone. Divine guidance is with you every step of the way. Your awakening will inspire countless others, sparking a ripple effect that can change the course of history. The world is waiting for leaders like you, leaders who will walk fearlessly in the light and break the chains that have bound humanity for far too long. There has never been a more urgent moment in history. The illusions that have clouded the world's vision are unraveling at a terrifying speed. Systems built on lies are collapsing, and hidden agendas are surfacing in plain sight. This is a tipping point, a moment where the choices you make will ripple across generations. Time is not a luxury you can afford to waste. Every second spent in denial or ignorance strengthens the grip of deception. The longer people stay asleep, the deeper the wounds of the world grow. But the moment you choose awareness, you begin to reclaim power. Opening your eyes is not just about seeing the harsh truths, it's about embracing the responsibility to act, to lead, and to heal. The urgency you feel is a divine nudge, pushing you toward your destiny. History will remember those who woke up when it mattered most. Will you be among them? Will you answer the call to break free from the chains of falsehood and guide others toward truth? The time is now. There is no more room for hesitation. Your awakening is not just personal, it's a lifeline for the entire planet. In the midst of chaos, 3 powerful blessings are being prepared for you, gifts from the divine to support your rise. First is mind clarity, a rare and precious illumination that cuts through confusion like a sword through darkness. This clarity will sharpen your insight, enabling you to discern truth from deception with unprecedented precision. It's the light that will guide your every decision. Second is a clear understanding of your mission and role. Many wander lost because they don't know why they are here or what they are meant to do. But you will receive a profound revelation, a knowing that aligns your heart, mind, and soul with a higher purpose. This mission will become your anchor in turbulent times, giving you unwavering focus and drive. Finally, you will be gifted a sacred source of strength and guidance. This isn't just physical endurance, but spiritual resilience and divine wisdom that will sustain you through every battle, doubt, and challenge. This strength connects you to a higher power, empowering you to lead with courage and compassion. These gifts are your armor. They will prepare you to face the coming storm and emerge victorious. The curtain is being pulled back, revealing a world many were never meant to see. Behind the scenes, secret powers have orchestrated events for decades, manipulating economies, governments, and societies to fit their agendas. From clandestine meetings to covert operations, these hidden forces have shaped the global narrative while keeping their intentions shrouded in darkness. But nothing stays hidden forever. Recent leaks, whistleblowers, and courageous truth-tellers have shattered the silence. Unity is emerging. Millions are waking up simultaneously, realizing that the struggles we face are interconnected, and that division is a tool of control. This collective awakening is a beacon of hope, proof that humanity's spirit is alive and yearning for truth and harmony. Unity doesn't mean uniformity. It means honoring diversity while coming together for a common cause. It's the recognition that no one can heal the world alone, and that together we are stronger. Across borders, cultures, and beliefs, people are connecting, sharing wisdom, and supporting one another in unprecedented ways. This movement of unity amid chaos is a sign that the spiritual shift is real and irreversible. It invites you to join hands with others, to amplify your impact, and to help weave a new story for humanity, one of healing, justice, and lasting peace. The path ahead will not be easy. The storm of change will test your resolve, your faith, and your spirit. But preparation is the key to standing strong. This means cultivating inner peace through practices like meditation, prayer, or mindful reflection. It means grounding yourself in truth and surrounding yourself with supportive, like-minded souls. Physical preparedness matters too, taking care of your body, health, and environment. When the world outside feels unstable, your inner and outer foundations must be unshakable. Developing resilience also means embracing flexibility and adaptability, learning to flow with change rather than resist it. Above all, preparation is spiritual. It's about nurturing your connection to the divine source of strength within you. When the storms rage, this connection will be your refuge and your power. Stand firm, for the storm will pass, and on the other side lies a new world waiting for your light. True power is divine power, a harmonious blend of spiritual authority, wisdom, and practical influence. As you rise, you will discover how to manifest this power in all areas of life: wealth, leadership, and spiritual presence. This is not about ego or control, but about serving a higher purpose and uplifting others. Manifesting divine power means using your resources and influence to create positive change. It means making decisions rooted in integrity and compassion. This kind of power attracts abundance, not through force, but through alignment with universal laws of love and justice. Many before you have walked this path, leaving legacies of transformation. You too can become a beacon of empowered leadership, one who inspires others to realize their own divine potential. This power is your birthright. Embrace it fully and wield it wisely. As the false systems crumble and awakening spreads, a new era dawns, one filled with hope, healing, and divine purpose. This new world is being built not by a few, but by many awakened souls like you. It's a world where truth is honored, justice prevails, and light guides every decision. Building this future requires vision and action. It calls for communities rooted in compassion, leaders grounded in humility, and hearts open to healing old wounds. It means creating systems that serve all people, protect the planet, and honor the sacredness of life. You are a vital architect of this new era. Every choice you make, every truth you live, and every act of love contributes to this beautiful transformation. The journey is challenging, but the destination is radiant. A world reborn in the light of awakening, freedom, and divine grace. For those who stand firm in faith and courage, the universe prepares a magnificent reward. Blessings not just of material wealth, but of profound spiritual gifts. These blessings are a recognition of your unwavering commitment to truth and light amidst a world steeped in darkness. The faithful chosen ones will find their lives transformed as grace floods in to uplift and empower every step of their journey. These rewards come in many forms: peace where there was turmoil, clarity where there was confusion, and joy where there was sorrow. They are reminders that your sacrifices and perseverance have not gone unnoticed. The divine honors those who refuse to bend to falsehood, granting them a harvest of blessings that nurture both soul and circumstance. But these rewards are more than personal gifts. They are tools for greater service. With these blessings, you are equipped to uplift others, to spread light more widely, and to build a future rooted in justice and love. It's a cycle of grace. What you receive is meant to be shared, amplifying the impact far beyond your own life. Embrace these coming blessings with humility and gratitude. They are the divine's way of saying, you are seen, you are loved, and your mission is sacred. This assurance will fuel your strength, inspire your courage, and anchor your spirit as you continue to lead the way. Abundance is more than money. It is a divine flow that touches every area of your life. For the chosen ones, financial prosperity is intertwined with spiritual richness, creating a harmony that allows you to thrive while fulfilling your higher purpose. The false scarcity that once limited you is dissolving, replaced by a new reality where resources align to support your mission. This abundance is not given randomly. It flows in response to your faithfulness and integrity. When you walk in alignment with divine principles, honesty, compassion, generosity, doors open that once seemed impossible to even approach. Opportunities for growth, influence, and provision come knocking, often when you least expect them. At the same time, spiritual prosperity deepens your connection to the divine, filling you with peace, wisdom, and joy that no material wealth can replace. This richness in spirit enables you to navigate challenges with grace and confidence, attracting even more blessings through your radiant energy and authentic presence. Financial and spiritual abundance go hand in hand, supporting a life of meaningful impact and joyful service. You are invited to step fully into this flow, releasing any doubts or limitations and welcoming the fullness of the divine's provision in every area of your life. Many have wandered through life feeling lost, weighed down by doubt or the noise of a world that distracts from our true purpose. But the time of confusion is ending. A powerful restoration is underway, a rekindling of the sacred fire that once burned brightly within you. Your true calling is awakening from its slumber, calling you back to the path meant only for you. This restoration is deeply personal. It brings clarity to the dreams and desires that were once dismissed or forgotten. It reconnects you to the unique gifts and passions that make your contribution to the world irreplaceable. In this process, you will shed old fears and limitations, stepping confidently into the role you were born to fulfill. Reclaiming your purpose also brings healing. It mends the wounds inflicted by self-doubt, external criticism, or past failures. The journey back to your calling is a journey back to wholeness, where every part of you is honored and integrated. This renewal nourishes your spirit and revitalizes your sense of meaning. As your purpose returns, so does your power. With renewed focus and passion, you become unstoppable. You inspire others by living authentically and courageously, proving that true fulfillment comes from answering the deepest call of your soul. The road to awakening is often marked by pain, loss, and deep emotional wounds. But the divine promises healing, a restoration that transcends mere recovery, bringing a vibrant renewal to your soul and spirit. This healing isn't just about overcoming past hurts, it's about stepping into a new, more radiant version of yourself. Spiritual healing reconnects you to your inner light, dissolving the heavy burdens of guilt, shame, or fear. It restores your trust in the divine and in your own inherent worth. Emotional wounds that once held you captive begin to release their grip, replaced by compassion for yourself and others. This process allows you to move forward with greater resilience and peace. Renewal also revitalizes your energy and vision. It refreshes your commitment to your mission and infuses your journey with hope and vitality. You begin to see challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth and transformation. This healing is a sacred gift, a rebirth that prepares you for the next phase of your divine calling. Know that healing is not a destination, but a continuous process, a dance between surrender and empowerment. Trust the divine timing and allow yourself the grace to heal fully, knowing that with every step, you are becoming a stronger, wiser, and more radiant vessel for the light. Within you lie gifts waiting to be discovered, unique talents and abilities that the world desperately needs. These gifts are often hidden beneath layers of fear, doubt, or neglect, but they are intrinsic parts of your divine design. As you awaken, a powerful unlocking occurs, revealing these treasures and inviting you to express them fully. These talents are not just for personal gain, they are sacred tools meant to serve, heal, and uplift humanity. Whether your gift is in healing, teaching, creativity, leadership, or compassion, it carries a divine signature that cannot be replicated. Recognizing and embracing these gifts strengthens your confidence and clarifies your mission. The process of unlocking these gifts often requires courage and willingness to step into the unknown. You may face resistance, both from within and from external forces, that tries to keep you small. But with faith and perseverance, these gifts will emerge stronger than ever, ready to shine. When you embrace your divine talents, you join a powerful movement of awakened souls, collectively raising the vibration of the world. Your unique light adds to this global mosaic, creating a symphony of healing, innovation, and transformation that propels humanity forward. No one is meant to walk this path alone. As you rise, the universe begins to align people and circumstances that support your mission. Powerful connections, allies, mentors, and kindred spirits come into your life, offering wisdom, encouragement, and practical help. These relationships become lifelines, helping you navigate challenges and amplify your impact. These allies may appear in unexpected ways, through social media, community events, or quiet moments of divine intervention. Each connection holds the potential to expand your reach and deepen your understanding. Together, you form a network of light, united in purpose and strengthened by mutual support. Beyond practical assistance, these connections nourish your soul. They remind you that you are part of something larger, that your mission is shared by a tribe of awakened warriors and visionaries. This sense of belonging inspires resilience and creativity, fueling your momentum even in difficult times. As you cultivate these powerful connections, remain open and discerning. Not every relationship will serve your highest good, but the ones that do will become anchors in your journey, reminders that your mission is supported and destined to succeed. Often, the greatest breakthroughs come when hope seems lost and all doors appear closed. The divine works mysteriously, creating openings where none existed before. For the chosen ones, unexpected opportunities will arise, carrying the potential to accelerate your mission and expand your influence in ways you never imagined. These breakthroughs may come as sudden insights, new partnerships, or fortuitous events that feel like miracles. They break through old patterns of limitation and scarcity, revealing a path forward that had been hidden. Recognizing and seizing these moments requires faith and readiness to act decisively. Remember, breakthroughs often follow seasons of preparation, struggle, and patience. They are the reward for endurance and the fruit of spiritual alignment. When these doors open, step through boldly, knowing that the divine is guiding your way. Embrace these moments as signs that your journey is unfolding according to a higher plan. Each breakthrough is a confirmation that you are on the right path, one that leads to greater impact, fulfillment, and transformation. As you embrace your divine mission, your influence will naturally grow. This influence is not about control or domination, but about becoming a beacon of hope, a source of inspiration and positive change. People will be drawn to your authenticity, courage, and clarity, seeking guidance in uncertain times. With increased influence comes great responsibility. Your words, actions, and energy shape not only your own destiny, but also the lives of those around you. This is an opportunity to lead with integrity, compassion, and wisdom, modeling the qualities that create lasting transformation. Your influence will ripple outward, touching communities, movements, and even nations. You become part of a collective force, reshaping the cultural and spiritual landscape. The change you embody sparks awakening in others, multiplying your impact exponentially. This growing influence is a sacred trust. Nurture it with humility and grace, always remembering that true leadership serves the highest good. Your light has the power to illuminate the path for many. Shine brightly and lead boldly. Challenges will come. They are inevitable on the path of awakening. But spiritual strength is the unshakable foundation that will keep you grounded, resilient, and steady. This strength arises from a deep connection to the divine and an unwavering belief in your mission and purpose. Building this strength requires daily practice through prayer, meditation, reflection, and acts of service. It means cultivating patience, forgiveness, and faith, even when circumstances seem bleak. This inner power does not eliminate hardship, but equips you to face it with courage and grace. Spiritual strength also means knowing when to rest and replenish. It recognizes that true power flows from balance and self-care. When you nurture your soul, you become a vessel of peace and endurance that others can rely on. As storms rage around you, your spiritual strength becomes a sanctuary, not only for yourself, but for those you lead and serve. It is the invisible armor that protects your mission and sustains your journey toward light. Awakening brings an expansion of consciousness, a profound shift in how you perceive yourself, others, and the universe. This elevated awareness opens new dimensions of understanding, empathy, and insight, allowing you to navigate life with greater wisdom and clarity. With expanded consciousness, you begin to see beyond surface appearances and understand the interconnectedness of all things. This awareness dissolves judgment and fear, replacing them with compassion and unity. It reveals hidden truths and spiritual laws that guide your path. This growth is continuous. Each lesson, challenge, and experience deepens your wisdom and strengthens your ability to lead and serve. You become a living example of the potential within every human being to rise above limitation and embody divine truth. Embrace this expansion with humility and openness. As your consciousness grows, so does your capacity to impact the world positively. You are becoming a beacon of enlightened leadership, guiding humanity toward a more awakened and harmonious future. As the world shakes and old systems crumble, you may wonder, will I be safe? Will I be guided? The answer is a resounding yes. The chosen ones walk under divine protection, surrounded by spiritual shields that deflect harm, confusion, and negative energy. This protection doesn't always remove you from danger, but it ensures you are never alone, never without help, and never without purpose. This divine shield operates on both seen and unseen levels. It could be an intuitive nudge that tells you to avoid a certain path, or the sudden appearance of a person or opportunity that offers rescue or relief. Divine guidance is always at work, weaving protection into your life in ways so subtle and powerful, it often goes unnoticed, until you look back and realize you were carried through fire without being burned. As your mission grows, so will your visibility, and with it, the challenges you face. That's why divine guidance becomes more precise, more urgent, and more constant. Through dreams, synchronicities, sudden clarity, and inner whispers, you'll receive instructions designed to keep you on the right path. Your only responsibility is to stay connected, to stay in prayer, in presence, and in trust. Do not underestimate how fiercely you are protected. Angels walk beside you. The hand of the divine is over your life. You are not called just to survive, but to lead, to overcome, and to emerge as a beacon for others. Your safety, your steps, and your soul are guarded with love beyond measure. You are entering a new dimension of spiritual authority where your thoughts, words, and intentions carry creative power. The dreams you've been carrying in your heart, some for years, maybe even lifetimes, are finally aligning with divine timing. Now is the season where what was once only imagined begins to take form in the physical world. This power of manifestation isn't magic. It's divine law in action. When your soul, your thoughts, and your actions are in alignment with truth and service, the universe conspires in your favor. Resources appear, people show up, doors open. The impossible becomes possible because you are working with divine flow rather than against it. Manifestation also requires integrity. You must be clear about your intentions. Are you creating to serve ego or to fulfill divine purpose? The more selfless your motives, the faster and more powerfully you will manifest. The universe responds not just to what you say, but to the frequency of your heart. Align that, and there is no limit to what you can create. This is your time to dream boldly and act faithfully. Write the vision, speak it, believe it, then step into the role of co-creator with the divine. You are not just dreaming of a new world, you are building it with every thought, word, and action. That is the power of the chosen. True success is not measured in momentary applause or temporary gain. It is measured in legacy. What will your life echo long after you are gone? The chosen ones are not just here to influence the now. They are here to shift the future, to plant seeds that generations will harvest, to leave behind not just memories, but movements.